football. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. The Jayhawks will kick off first, and here we go. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Using his legs, it's Cook. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, Hawkins. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Could be an alley. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing a quarterback and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the red area, it's Cook. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. But a little time lets it go. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
There is no way that box up in the air that high. Come on. With 15 feet in the air, man. Come on, bro.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
That's trash, man. That whole field stayed in the air. Oh, well.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Gotta go get that, man.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Picks up the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the counter. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
From the red zone, it's Edwards. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field.
He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the one and could go no further. And they'll turn it over on down.
Pretty good.
They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Got a little grass. Inside the 50. The 30. The 20. Inside the touchdown Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Dude, 99 yards on one carry. He almost broke the 100-yard mark on one stinking carry. Nice job. You can see the speed. Nobody can catch him. What a big run.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
Gets away from one, finds some space. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Edwards. Gain of 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Spits it out to the back. He's got it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. He pushes
Nigga
his way
bouncing all
down
over
to
the
the
damn
floor
floor.
as they get
You know,
closer and
run
closer.
fast, quit bouncing all
At
over the
first you don't
place.
succeed,
Bumping
try
in the
again.
O-line
I
and
wouldn't be
everything.
surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And send the tight end in motion. Back to pass. Big fella moving. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Michael Hawkins. Under fire. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab in their space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And the Mountaineers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To throw, it's Hawkins. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Hawkins moves around to clear up the vision. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to fire. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
A little screen to the running back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Might have a chance. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The option, the keeper. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker in the ground.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Motion from the wide receiver. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Try to barge their way in. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, Pollock. I'm running it again right here on the 1-yard line.
And I think you still got 2 plays. 3rd down, be physical. All you got to do is fall forward, get that 1 yard.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll move the tight end. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to power it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. one more snap coming before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Finding open areas. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 15 team, the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Hurricanes engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that...
Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Breaks into the open. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the run, it's Edwards. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas. And that one will give them the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Making side adjustments here. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Yeah, stuff like that. You be like, girl, that's a little boy. What are you talking about? Why are you doing that? Because you get his hair done and he was like, okay, cool. And then, little boy came out and Papa Girl looked out. I would say that his hair. And the way his hair done. She said, no, he was taking me to get his hair done. They line up, you know, his edge up and, you know, maybe put his hair in braids. Yeah. What is this? Yeah. She was like, you don't like it? Girl, he couldn't say nothing. He told his son to get in the car.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Throwing, Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Really, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Cook. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Right back to the well. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The offense changing the play. Running inside. It's Francis. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Damn,
Got
that's
some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback.
There he goes. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
They'll ride the hot hand. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They make the stop after the big passing play, but now the question is, will it stand? There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Parker. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25. But here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll give it on the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
That is so dumb. So dumb.
Boy, at this stage of the game, when every snap and every yard counts, that penalty is costly. It's third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Michael Hawkins. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Jayhawks in the hurry up. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Be still, nigga.
And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a first and goal. From the gun. And this will be picked off. A costly
crazy,
game. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Might be changing the route. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Run in the red zone. It's Edwards. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Edwards. They're headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Hawkins with the catch. It's Ball. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.